All right, welcome everyone. Let's dive right into today's explainer. We are taking a deep dive into mastering Melbourne's Myki transit card. Specifically, we're going to look at how to absolutely optimize your daily commute by taking total control of your reloads online. So, whether you're a brand new international student trying to figure out the city, or a seasoned local commuter just looking to streamline your morning routine, you are exactly where you need to be.
Because, let's be honest, we've all been there, right? Picture this, you're speed walking to the station. You can literally hear your train pulling up to the platform. You reach for your wallet, tap your card, and access denied. Insufficient funds. So now you have to turn around, trudge over to that big, clunky black top-up machine and wait behind 3 other people who are somehow still digging for coins. By the time you're done, boom, your train is gone. It's a universal, incredibly frustrating pain point. But the good news? Managing your card online completely eliminates this.
So, here is our agenda for today. 1. The Myki basics. 2. Setting up your account. 3. Reloading online step by step. 4. The 90-minute delay pitfall. You'll definitely want to hear that one. 5. Instant reloads via NFC. And 6. Auto top-up and pro tips. Let's get into it.
Section 1. The Myki Basics, Getting Started.
Take a look at this. This right here is the everyday reality of Melbourne transit. Whether you're traversing a super busy university campus like Swinburne or navigating the heart of the central business district, your time is absolutely precious. Myki is your single key to this massive network. And honestly, relying on physical machines in a bustling environment like this, it's just asking for delays.
Now, before you even add funds, you really need to know what you're actually buying. You essentially have 2 main options, Myki Money and Myki Pass. Myki Money is perfect if your travel patterns bounce around a bit. You load money onto the card, and the system automatically calculates the lowest fare based on the zones you travel through, giving you access to those 2-hour and daily fares. Myki Pass, on the other hand, well, that's designed for frequent commuters who travel often and on consecutive days. With a pass, you're basically buying time rather than a cash balance. Oh, and here's a really great pro tip for you. Your Myki can actually store both options at the exact same time, but the system is smart enough to always prioritize and use the Myki Pass first.
All right, moving on to Section 2. Setting up your account. Register your card.
Look, you really can't manage your reloads online without registering your card first. It's step 1. To do this, just head over to the Public Transport Victoria website at ptv.vic.gov.au. Or, even easier, just open up the official PTV app on your phone. From there, you click Create an Account and enter your unique 15-digit Myki number, which you'll find printed right there on the back of your physical card. Next, you just input some basic personal details, name, email, mailing address, and finally, you'll establish a secure 4-digit PIN. And guys, registering your card is absolutely crucial because it completely protects your balance. If your card ever gets lost or stolen, your funds are safe and can easily be transferred to a new one.
Which brings us to Section 3, Reloading online step-by-step, traditional top-up.
So this is the standard, super accessible way to manage your funds right from the comfort of your couch. You simply log into your brand new PTV account, hit the option for Top Up Myki, and choose whether you're adding Myki Money or a Myki Pass. You pick your amount, punch in your credit or debit card details securely, and confirm the transaction. It's incredibly straightforward. For regular commuters, honestly, the absolute optimal time to do this is the night before a big trip, just to make sure everything is locked and loaded for the morning. But, and this is a big but, you have to be really careful using this method if you're in a rush.
Which perfectly segues into a massive warning in Section 4. The 90-minute delay. The pitfall.
90 minutes! That is how long an online web portal top-up can actually take to process and appear on your card. I mean, imagine doing your top-up on your phone while literally walking to the station, only to get there and realize the money just isn't there yet. The official documentation states it can take up to 90 minutes. And crazy enough, historically, this used to take up to 24 hours. But you might be wondering, why on earth does this happen in the digital age?
Well, the key here is understanding how the tech actually works under the hood. Myki operates on what's called a stored value system. This basically means your balance isn't just some number floating around in a central cloud database that instantly updates the second you pay online. No, the actual verifiable balance is stored physically on the tiny computer chip inside your plastic card. And since your plastic card doesn't have a cellular or Wi-Fi receiver built into it, it literally has no way of knowing you just paid money online.
So instead, when you pay online, the central computers have to send a message out to every single Myki reader across Victoria. It basically says, hey, when this specific 15-digit card taps you, add $20 to it.
And because there are literally thousands of these mobile readers on buses and trams everywhere, it takes up to 90 minutes for that message to fully propagate through the network. Tapping the physical reader is what actually finally writes that new balance onto your card's chip.
But what if you're standing at the station right now? Enter Section 5, Instant Reloads via NFC, the ultimate workaround.
If you've got a modern smartphone with NFC, that's near-field communication, the exact same tech you use for Apple Pay or Google Pay, you essentially have a personal Myki machine right in your pocket. It is a total game changer. Here's exactly how you do it. Open up the PTV app and tap Myki Top Up. Then, you literally just hold your physical Myki card flat against the back of your phone. Your phone will scan the chip and instantly pop up your exact balance. Choose your top-up amount, authorize the payment, and then, okay, listen up because this is the absolute most important step. You must hold the card against the back of your phone a second time. Why? Because that second scan is your phone acting as the transit reader, instantly writing those new funds directly onto the card's physical chip.
Let's just quickly compare these digital pathways. The web portal is great, for sure, but it carries that 90-minute delay risk. The NFC method via the app, boom, completely instant. And then we have our third option, auto top-up, which requires literally zero active time from you at all. So let's talk about that one next.
Section 6. Auto top-up and tips. Seamless commute.
If you commute regularly, setting up auto top-up it's a no-brainer. It means you literally never have to actively reload your card again. To set this up, go to the Myki tab in the PTV app or on the website and just tap Setup right next to Auto Top Up. You get to define a trigger threshold, so for example, whenever my balance drops below $10. Then you set the reload value in whole dollars, say add $50. You save your payment details, and the system just handles the rest automatically. It completely wipes out that sinking feeling of low balance anxiety.
Alright, now for some rapid-fire insider tips to really master the system. First off, you don't even need to be topping up to use the NFC feature. You can scan your card on your phone at any time just to instantly check your balance. Oh, and you can also set up low balance email reminders through your account online. Second, by having an account, you can track your entire travel history, which is fantastic for budgeting. Third, you can actually link multiple Myki cards to a single account, which is an absolute lifesaver if you're managing travel for your whole family. And finally, if you're ever caught without your phone, just remember that the reader screens on trams and buses will briefly flash your remaining balance the exact moment you tap on.
So, let's just do a quick recap to make sure you're fully equipped. Always register your 15-digit card online so your balance is protected. Keep in mind that traditional web portal reloads take planning, because they can take up to 90 minutes to sync across the whole transport network. If you're in a pinch and need funds right away, definitely use your smartphone's NFC scanner via the PTV app to read and write funds instantly. And, for ultimate peace of mind, just go ahead and enable Auto Top Up.
Now, before we wrap up, just a quick disclaimer. The transit system and these app interfaces, they are constantly evolving. So the information presented here in this explainer is accurate as of our publication date. But for any minor interface changes, exact fare costs, or just the absolute latest updates, always make sure to double-check the official Myki website at ptv.vic.gov.au.
So I'll leave you with this one question. Are you ready to bypass those frustrating physical cues and completely master your daily commute? By moving your Myki management online, you're not just saving a few minutes, you are literally reclaiming control over your mornings. Go apply these strategies today. Set up that account, try out the NFC scan, and just experience the difference for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, happy traveling!